Just finished my second OCIA class. Poop ton of notes. First off, praise God the Father Almighty for this super knowledgeable teacher. Father Tim, incredible. What a guy. I can't even express to you how blessed we are as students to be able to learn from that man. Secondly, what I found to be fascinating is that his teaching today came from mere Christianity. He said at the beginning, we can't reject truth when it comes from somebody, even if they're not Catholic. And C.S. Lewis held some truth. And the point he was making was about the 3 L's. Was Jesus a liar, a lunatic, or Lord? And he said something at the end of all this. Like I could go on and on and on about all the teachings, and I'm sure I'm going to make videos about all the things that I learned. But the last thing that he said is, if Jesus is Lord, that means we have to accept all of his teachings, and that we can't pick and choose, because if we pick and choose and we reject some of his teachings, we're calling him either a liar or a lunatic. And then he brought it a step further, and he said, this is something that C.S. Lewis did not include in his book, but that we as Catholics can apply. That application is, if Jesus makes the claim that he gave us the church, and that the church is the pillar and foundation of all truth, then what does that mean for us as Catholics? I mean, for me, that was a brain blast moment, dude. I wrote this note down that says, the church is hated because they make the same authoritative claims that Jesus made. Wow. I mean, the church is loved by many, but it's hated by just as many. Doesn't that sound familiar? It sounds super familiar to me.